Hi ho, good neighbors. Let's try this again. How are you? I tried to go through straight through Facebook, and it was giving me problems for some reason. So I'm on Streamyard. Streamyard always seems to work better. The only thing I don't like is Streamyard doesn't tell me who's in the chat, where Facebook does. But this system is so much easier. Plus, you can share screen, etc. Um, just waiting a few seconds for some people to come in the room. Someone's here. Say hello. It's been a while since I've been on a video. Really, I used to do my streams regularly. I did 119 of them. So I kind of miss it, but unfortunately, schedules just don't allow for it right now with everything I have going on. But I did want to give some updates on some things tragedy and other things going on as well. We actually do have a CreativeCon episode coming up. Hey, Benjamin Lee, what's going on? How are you? Nicholas Gear, what's going on? Yeah, check out Nicholas's Indiegogo for Relentless Tin Soldier issue 2 coming soon on Indiegogo. If you click the link that's there, you can sign up with email and get alerted. Bill, how are you? Thanks for coming on. How you doing? Bill, if you have anything to promote, links or anything, you're always welcome to put them in the chat. Every time I go live, I insist that you self-plug and promote. There is no shameless plugging here. We all have to do our marketing and get out there as much as possible. If you even reach one person, that's one more person you had. So everybody who's here, I don't care what it is, as long as it's appropriate, it's semi-comic related or pop culture related, you're welcome to drop your links in here, please. I'm not going to be very long. Just a couple of things. I've been absent with CreatorCon Q&A for months now. We stopped it. I miss it. I enjoy it. A lot of people had reached out and said that they think it stinks that I had to stop the show, but unfortunately, my schedule is just too packed right now, and it's tough to manage. And I do want to see my wife at some point, even if she's half conscious. Having said that, I do want to let you know that tomorrow I do have. Why didn't there you go. I do have a special one-time episode. It actually is episode 120 of CreativeCon Q&A. It is next Wednesday, the 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be interviewing Steve Cole. Steve is an editor that's been in the industry for over 30 years. He's a really great guy. He has a great Facebook group, which we're going to talk about tomorrow. On Wednesday, the Editors Alliance. I have learned a lot from this page. His posts have been so monumentally helpful in helping me as a creator. He shows examples of things that are wrong. He gives you like editor tests to see how well you are at editing and catching mistakes and things like that. Going over the roles of editors, how important they are, and I have to tell you, they are absolutely important. If you you're mistaken, because I can edit books, but I can't edit my own book. And here's the reason. I know what the dialogue's supposed to mean. I know what the character's supposed to be doing. I know what the scene is supposed to be doing. But the reader doesn't. So I'm biased if I look at the page and I think it looks smooth and good because I already know what's supposed to be going on. But if the reader who doesn't know might be more confused than me. So you need an editor who's a third party person to be able to say to you, this dialogue doesn't make sense. The panels don't flow. There's inconsistencies in the backgrounds or the clothing, things like that. So I'm going to sit down with Steve Cole and we're going to talk about editing. We're going to talk about his career. We're going to talk about the things that editors do, at least, the good ones, the competent ones do. Because, people can call themselves editors, but what do you really know? Because editing is not just checking grammar and spelling. It's so much more than that, and it's so important. So next Wednesday, the 19th, please come hang out. It's a special one-time episode, which happens to be 120 of CreativeCon Q&A. We're back, sort of, with Steve Cole. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Here's my normal co-host here. What's your name?
Melanie.
What's your full name?
Melanie Grace Russell.
Thank you. Who hasn't brushed her hair yet and it's going to get knotted up. You can stay here and brush your hair. Anyway, so please keep that in mind. Next Wednesday, CreativeCon Q&A, we have a special episode is back with an editor. It's going to be informative too. So I really think if you're a creator, you might want to check out this episode on Wednesday because Steve Cole is a solid, really professional editor over 30 years, and you can learn a lot. A lot. Hey Trish, how are you? Trish, if you have any pre-links or even just want to mention the book that you and your husband are about to put out, please put it here in the chat. Trish Bankston and her husband are awesome people, and they have their own book coming out, and I'm excited for them, and I'm of course going to support. So please go check out their pages and see about updates, or even DM them asking what's going on. We have to support each other, guys. Support, 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 and I do miss being live. So just one last time, because more people have come in. Greg Johnston, what's going on? One of my favorite people in the world. What's going on? I will always help, Trish. Anytime, anything you need. You want me to make a post, share it out, reviews, anything. I'd be happy. If you need a special episode of Creative Con Q&A, we'll get you and your husband on, and we'll do it. Okay, not a problem. Anything I can do to help you. You're very, very kind people, and you're great. Oh, Greg is watching the Bruins. Anyway, again, next Wednesday, Steve Cole, editor of over 30 years. It's a one-time special event for CreativeCon Q&A, and I'm serious. He's a really knowledgeable editor with a great Facebook group page. I've learned a lot. So come on and check it out. If you're a comic creator, you can learn a lot about editing and looking at things and understanding how to create and make comics. So we're going to talk about that. So it's going to be informative, and we're going to have fun like usual because I'm a clown. So she's laughing because she knows I am. So that's that. Go. Uh-oh. Bill and Greg are going to go at it. Here's the other thing. As you know, I mean, if you don't know, I don't know why, because I blast it out there all the time. I am the writer, creator of Tragedy. It's my comic book. Issues 1 and 2 are done. Issue 1 was the campaign was out on Kickstarter and Indiegogo last spring, and it was very successful with over 10 grand. By the grace of God, thank you. And by all of you who backed. Issue 2 just finished a Kickstarter for campaign 2, for the second campaign. That made over 10 grand. Thank you so much to everyone for helping me have 2 amazing, successful, right out of the gate campaigns. But we're not done. There are people that have not known about Tragedy or missed the campaign. So guess what, folks? Here you go. Indiegogo live stream. It's a launch party tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time launch. We're going to launch at 8 p.m. sharp, but we're going to have special guests. We have Chris Mad coming on tomorrow, who did a cover for issue 1. Amazing cover, one of my favorites. An Vu, who we're going to reveal the cover that she's got for issue 3 coming our way. And she did an awesome sketch cover for the second campaign that we had a one of a kind that she did that someone backed and got. Mato Zapata at M Zapata Art, who's colored a ton of Tragedy covers and drew one as well. Angel Manuel Lopez, who did a killer cover for campaign 2, which will be on the Indiegogo, so you'll have a chance to pick up that cover. Is awesome. And we have some more guests. Peter Clinton, who did a cover for issue 2, will be here tomorrow, and we're not having everybody at once. We're gonna have them in portions because we don't want everybody getting overwhelmed or left out. So Peter Clinton is going to be on, and Kevin Stewart, who we're going to premiere his cover, colored by Mato Zapata, for issue 3, will be on, and we're going to show some issues to issue 3. But it is going to be mostly focused on Indiegogo. It's going to launch tomorrow night at 8 p.m. If you've missed it, please go check it out. I am serious when I say this. Tragedy is getting great reviews. And it's actually getting great reviews by DC and Marvel writers. I mean, like legends in the industry, you know? And I don't want to throw their names out right now because I haven't gotten their permission to do so. They haven't given official reviews. They just read them and told me they thought the writing was solid, which hearing this from people that I grew up reading is amazing. And I'm just, wow. The general consensus reviews that have come in from the PDFs for issue 2 have been great. They're saying the art and the colors by Chris Sotomayor and everything's just amazing. And that the story unfolds well and how I develop the characters. Now, I'm not saying this I'm just saying what I've been told, which I'm very humbly thankful for, and I appreciate it. Yeah, Chris is amazing. He's a very underrated artist. If you don't know Chris Mad, come out tomorrow and look at his art because he is really talented. Please message us as soon as you have time. We can set up a time because we know you are always super busy pushing other creators and doing all you do. I'm going to tell you, Trish, right now. Yeah, let's do it. I'll DM you after this, or if can you do me a favor in case my stupid brain forgets? Send me a direct message and just say, hey, when did you want to do the show? Okay, you're not being pushy or anything at all. Yeah, Chris is a friend of mine. He's a good guy. He's attended some of the one of the conventions that I run, and he's just talented. Angel Manuel Lopez, I love the cover he did. I can't wait to show it to you guys tomorrow if you haven't seen it. But I'm very serious, guys. Come check out the Indiegogo. Maybe there was a cover that you wanted to get in Kickstarter, but you didn't have the money at the time. Well, now you know if you have the money, now you have another chance to get it. We have the book of covers. We have 40, it's 50 pages of art. There's like 45 covers plus the ones my daughters did. Got it, Trish. Thank you. And I mean, you've got Tyler Kirkham, Will Sprotasio, Ian Churchill, um, Chance Wolfe, Keith Williams, and Henry Martinez, Geraldo Borges, Chris Hyung Sung Lee, um, Sean Chen, Larry Stroman, and then like I said, we've got Angel and Motto and Chris Mad and Shelby Robertson and Jim O'Reilly and Robert Powers. I mean, we have so many covers. As you know, just look behind me. Um, but I also like to employ artists as best as I can afford. I work 3 jobs to bust my butt to make the book, and I want to hire artists. I want them to be able to live their dream the same way I'm trying to live mine. They support me, I support them, we support each other. So some people get overwhelmed by the amount of covers. That's why I did the book of covers. It's real simple. Pick the one that you really want on the book, and then you could just buy the book of covers and have every cover, and you don't have to pick. I am not trying to price gouge people or get you to buy the same book 50 times. I'm not trying to do that. So just get the book of covers if you're not sure what you want or you like a bunch and save money. I just want you to read the book and hopefully like it and maybe give some feedback and a review. But again, tomorrow night's live stream launch party starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a bunch of artist guests. And 8 o'clock is the live launch on Indiegogo. I'm going to tell you right now, Kickstarter has been phenomenal for me, and I've been so grateful. But it's hard for me to start getting an Indiegogo following. That we did just under $2,000, which is still great. But I'd love to grow the Indiegogo following. I know there's some tribalism. Some people only support Indiegogo. Some people only support Kickstarter. I respect that. No problems. That's why we're doing both platforms. There are some people that maybe didn't have the money at the time of the Kickstarter. Now that the Indiegogo's here, maybe they have the money now. Maybe you got some money for Christmas and you want to buy the book. We'll have PDF options if you just $6. I just want the book in as many hands as possible for you to read and hopefully enjoy and get it out there. But also, I hope you join us tomorrow night because I want the artists to get some exposure. Not that they need me to give them exposure, mind you. They have their fan bases. But I want to show off their work, and they're going to talk a little bit about what they're doing as well, not just tragedy. And I would love for them to have an audience to talk to. Chris Mad, An Vu, M. Zapata Art, Angel Manuel Lopez, Peter Clinton, Kevin Stewart, and who knows, might have other people pop on. That's the fun of it. They're good people, and they're very kind, and they've been very supportive, and they're very talented. And we've got some amazing people just grinding away, working hard, trying to make a life that they want. And funny enough, that's what tragedy is. She's living a life she doesn't want and doesn't know how to get the life she wants. And everybody, and I'm not saying this, but everybody's saying the writing is great. I haven't heard anything bad, thank God. And any critique has been, minor. Corey, how are you, man? Thanks for coming on. Corey, are you joining the cover contest? I don't remember. That Greg, that is kind of you, but I would never expect people to do that. That is very. Greg has been a huge supporter. I didn't know Greg Johnston. He started watching my live stream when I was doing CreatorCon Q&A episodes regularly. He reached out to me and he was just very kind. He said he liked what I was doing and trying to support, and I was very humbled and appreciative. And he's just been such a kind supporter, and now he's a friend. He's a friend that I look forward to breaking bread at my home someday. We have hung out before. Everybody, check out Corey Peralt's art. Corey, please drop some links as well. Angel, you dropped your links. Drop them as many times as you want in the chat, Angel, so they don't get lost. Anvu is one of the loveliest, kindest, nicest people I've had the great pleasure of meeting. She's been very supportive of a lot of people. Very talented artist. She just did a cover and interiors for a book by Mark May. So please go check that out. I do apologize. I don't remember the name because it's not his regular Hellbringers title. But go check that out. She did some beautifully rendered and painted or colored interiors and a cover. And there's a lot of other people associated with that Mark May book that are really good. I think it's live on Kickstarter right now. I've kind of been out of the loop lately now that I'm working so much. But go check out Mark May, M-A-Y's page and see what he's got going on. And check out Anvu. This is her name here. A-N-H dash, and last name is Vu, V-U. She lives in Hawaii. Again, a very, very sweet person and very talented. Corey, did you get the PDF for 2? Because if you backed the campaign, I should have sent it out to everybody. So we're going to have fun tomorrow night. It's been a while since I've been on. These are my lovely ladies here. This is Kaylee. This way. There you go. We're backwards. We're reverse. My Kaylee Bear. I put up a picture of me as a little boy just recently, and I didn't realize how much she looks like me. Oh, my Lord. Oh, the physical. Okay, cool. So we got my kitten here, and we've got my bear. Mike is in the house. There you go with the link. Thank you, Mike. Mike James Bengston. Well, it's because it's reverse. Sorry. Trish and Mike James Bengston, great people, great supporters of the industry, just good quality human beings are coming out. Oh, Valak is the Mark May book. Thank you, Mike. They're good people, and they have a book coming out soon. So we're going to support them big time, hopefully. I know I am. So the Mark May book is Valak, The Sorcerer's Revenge. Mike dropped the link. Thank you. And go check that out for the Anvu cover. There's a lot of other great people attached to that project. Mark busts his butt. He puts a book out probably faster than anybody. He always fulfills on time, and he gives you the best quality possible. So go check that out. Right there when he was around 20 in the 1940s. Oh, wow, really? That's cool. I mean, it would be nicer if she looked like Mommy. Mommy is beautiful, of course, but she turned out pretty cute. I think so. Where are you? You reverse. Anyway, so my daughters have covers with tragedy. They're printed, but they're really just for the family. But they are in the book of covers. So if you want to check out my daughter's art, 9 and 7, we have their covers to book 1 and book 2 in the book of covers, right? And the book of covers, not only do you get the 50 covers on the inside, 50 for 2 books, I'm crazy. But the outside is a wraparound cover by Chris Graves, colored by Russ Cassidy, which we're going to show tomorrow, and it is gorgeous. It is the Breath of the Dragon fighting tragedy in a city landscape. Dennis Magnant is here. He's another one who's become a friend of mine, a great supporter, great human being. He's got geekzilla.com. I had the great privilege of checking out his book that he's got going on, and I'm telling you, it's a psychedelic thinker's book. You know, you think when you read this book, and it's beautifully drawn and colored. And I don't know when that's coming out, but it's awesome. Can't wait to check it out. With letters by Jason Meadows, who lettered my book. I'm trying to hang on to them, Bill, but they're growing up too fast, you know, and I'm not allowed to chain them to the radiator based on laws. So that's the way it goes. And there's the Kickstarter link by Mike again. See how great their supporter they are. Thank you. Let's give back to those that are giving to us. So we'll get Mike and Trish on my show, and we will support them big time. So yeah, that's that. I want to remind everybody, Tragedy. I do a cover contest for every single issue of Tragedy, and the reason now, I got a little bit of flack from a few people that felt they were their career was beyond that, which is fine. This cover contest is for people that maybe don't have a published credit yet and have been it's a goal of theirs, or maybe they just want more published credits to beef up their resume, or maybe it's just because it's fun. Sometimes you do things because it's fun. So no egos allowed. Yeah, I won't even get into the messages that were sent to me about I was condescended to and things like that. I don't care. So the thing is, though, if you join the cover contest, these are the rules. All entries. I prefer traditional, but you can do digital. I will not knock anybody for digital, but I get the original art from all entries, whether you win or not. But the winner will get the $200 and the cover, and they'll get a full print run on the cover. Hey, Father Evil in the house. Father Evil's here, girls. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Lou. Say hi, Lou.
Hi, Lou.
Why are you so quiet? You get the $200. You get the cover, and you obviously cover credit, and you get a full print run, and you will get comps. Anybody who joins the contest, if you don't win the contest, you are still going to get a Virgin and a trade dress cover of the book of your cover sent to you, and you will still get that published credit. You will have that, okay? And with your permission, your art would be used as a print on future campaigns. He said, "Hi, girls." Future campaigns, okay? So you're still gonna, even if you don't win the contest, you're still gonna get your cover printed on the book, and you're gonna get your matching set of trade and Virgin just for yourself. And what I will tell you is, if you wanted a few more, just cover the print cost of the book, and I will print those for you. I don't want anybody wasting the time and doing this for nothing. Cover entries they don't have to be full color or even inked. If you want to just submit pencils, that's fine. If you want to ink it, that's fine. If you want it to be colored, that's fine too. Whatever you choose, it's up to you what you want to put into it. You do not get penalized if it's only pencil as opposed to colored. That's not the point here. I'm looking at composition. Is it telling a story that's related to the book? And is there some really cool symbolism going on? Those are the things that we're looking at, all right? And it's got to be visually eye appealing. Please do not sexualize my character. As you see, I've got two little darlings here. I have nothing against, sexiness or anything like that. But for my character, her strength is not in her femininity or her body. It's in her mind and her heart. So, and I don't think it makes sense for an assassin to have their chest exposed where a knife or a bullet can go through. So she's zipped up to the neck. So please don't sexualize the cover. And it cannot be too graphic, because this is a cover that is going to be in comic shops on shelves. And if my daughters can't look at the cover and somebody else's son or daughter can't look at the cover, then it can't be a cover. So just please keep that in mind, okay? The content on the inside is not for kids. It's more adult, 14 or older, I would say. So it shouldn't be on the cover either. Having said that, March 1st, midnight Eastern Standard Time is the deadline. And you need to submit before then, please, by then. So, and then I will make a live announcement of the winner. I'm going to be honest with you. There are people that did not win, but I thought they were worthy of a cover. So I make them future issues. For example, Anvu, who's on tomorrow, she submitted a cover that I loved. The problem is she was tied for first place with Alex Sarabia, who won. I didn't know which one I wanted more, but her cover made more sense for book 3. So Alex won for book 2, and Anvu is being used. Her cover is being used for book 3, and she's been paid for it. And I have the original art. It is beautiful. It's going to get colored. by Russ Cassidy, and it's going to be an issue 3 cover. I will make this very clear, though, because I had a problem once before. I don't want it again. I am the publisher. It is my book, and at my discretion, Lou, be good. Reach out to me, Lou, if you still want to do that project. I still need that stuff from you. Be well. Say hi to your family. Say bye to Father Evil.
Bye.
I am the publisher, and it's at my discretion when I use your cover. If I accept to use your cover, and I say I'm going to use it for book 4, and I change my mind, and I use it for book 5, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is, and that's how the industry works. I'm the publisher. If you're upset about that and you don't want me to use your cover, then tell me, and we won't use the cover. But if you could be patient, because covers have to make sense to what's going on in the issue, and sometimes I make a creator's decision, and I decide, you know what, this cover makes more sense with this book, so I have to do that. Okay. So nothing is set in stone other than if I tell you it's going to be used for a cover, you have my word, it'll be used for a cover. And at the time I'm going to start using it, I will pay you for that cover. My word is my bond, but I can change my mind about which issue it's used for. And you have to be understanding of that. Okay. That's just the way it goes. Okay. Having said that, all entries, the rules are go to the post that I put up, tag 3 people, share it to your page, please, and then DM me and let me know that you're in. I do need to see the roughs first. I didn't used to do this, but some people didn't bother looking into the book, and they were just making covers that made no sense, unfortunately, and they wasted their time, and I don't want anybody wasting their time. Hey, William Quinton, drop your links. Drop your links. He's got a book out right now. Drop your links, William. You and Nick Capone. Anyway, William Quinton is an excellent creator with a really reputable self-publishing company, and I just read his 2 books 2 days ago, 47 Furious Tales, issues 1 and 2. He's got another book out right now. He's got other books as well that he's done. So go check William Samuel Quinton out. It's Sinopa Publishing, right? I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. Anyway, and he's got a project going on right now, live campaign. So what was I saying? What the hell was I saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, they don't listen to me anyway. Anyway, the cover contest. So please submit a rough for approval first. The cover has to make sense. You can't put her in space or on a rocket ship or in a Soviet dungeon, because it's just not relatable to the book. Corey, be good, man. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out. Thank you, William. So I need to approve the roughs. Again, I don't want anything too graphic, because if kids can't see it walking past it in a comic store, it can't be on the cover. It has to make sense to the book, and it can't be sexualized. The other thing is, if you're joining a cover contest, I'm not going to reach out to you and say, here's stuff. You really want to know, you have to do your research. Come reach out to me and say, ask for information. Now, that's not me being arrogant. I don't know who's in the contest unless you reach out to me. Some people, they do covers and they don't even look into the character. They're just looking at the aesthetics. I'm going to give you a little hint. To give the best cover, you probably need to know about the character. Now, I'm not asking you to buy the book. I will give you some info and references, but you may want to know a little bit about her or Breath of the Dragon or other characters that have been introduced since book 2 to give your best shot at the cover. It's just a suggestion. I don't mean that with any arrogance. So I got the cover contest going on. We have about 20 entries right now. As many people as want to be on it is fine. We pick one winner. But again, some people might get future issues, and everyone will get a trade virgin set of their cover on the printed book. If you want to pay the printing on your book, even though you didn't win the cover, I'll let you do a run. I'll allow a run of maybe 10 books or something that you can give to family or sell a few. I have done that. I did that with Aaron Bess. Aaron did a really nice job on his art. He didn't win the contest, but I did do that for him. 20 books. Ricardo Silva, the man of the hour, the interior artist. I love this man. He has become my friend. He is amazing to work with as an artist. He is so talented. He's an awesome human being. No ego with this man. Whatever edits come his way, he's like, I got it, and he does it, and his work is beautiful, and I don't have to throw a lot of edits at him, and he's just so easy to work with, and he's on time, and I love the guy. You're awesome, Ricardo. Say hi, Ricardo's here.
Hi.
Hope you're feeling well, Ricardo. I hope Susie's doing well. I know you guys had a little bit of a rough start to the year. Bill Meacham, I worked in printing for over 10 years, but I have no idea the cost. I just ran the machines out and got out with all my fingers. Listen, printing is expensive now. It's insane. I mean, the rates have gone up. They've doubled. Guys, foil covers are expensive as hell. So I'm going to just remind you, too, if people don't understand why the pricing is higher for Kickstarter, we're not doing print runs of 100,000 or 50,000. We're doing 100, 300, 1,200. So we're paying a lot. You could pay up to almost $10 a book for a foil book easily, and more. So these print runs are expensive, guys, and so that's why you're paying more for a Kickstarter book than a regular book. So if somebody can come up with distribution, it'd be awesome.
Hi.
Even with digital printing, Bill, they're charging you like you used to have to pay per plate change. Now they're charging you per cover digital change. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, you're literally paying a fee for every cover you do. I did 12 covers on the last book, and I did 19 on the one before. I paid money per cover, and it's all done digitally, and they're still charging me like it's plates. So yeah, it's crazy, and they're charging a money per page, a one-time fee per page, and then they charge the printing cover. So I'm just telling you now, my printing costs are absurd, and I'm sure so are everybody else, William, etc. You guys know. So please understand that. And as far as shipping, I charge $8 shipping. I had one person say they don't understand why it's so high. I don't know if you're aware of the political climate. I don't know if you're aware of the global climate of what's going on right now. Shipping is absurdly through the roof. To get one book from Canada, which is only 8 hours away from me, 9 hours going north, is $25. It's $25 to ship one book from Canada that's only 9 hours away. So that's why I'm not doing international shipping. So please understand this. When we are charging $8 shipping, some people even 10, we're just trying to cover costs. We're not trying to milk you. We're working hard, spending a lot of money, and it adds up. You see somebody make 4,000 or 5,000 on a Kickstarter, and you think, wow, they made a lot of money. No, it's all gone, and sometimes they even owe money. Yeah, Trish, I might talk to you about that because I'm having trouble. Um, so just please understand that. And on top of that, the other thing I'm going to say, what's up? Okay, go ahead, sweetie. I love you. Kiss. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, I will. So here's the other thing I'm going to say, and I'm asking. I'm not, saying I'm not shaming anybody, or whatever. But if you back a project, please make sure your credit cards and whatever you use to pay work and they're solid. And if not, and we reach out, please get back to us. Fill out your surveys. A lot of people don't fill out their surveys, and we can't ship your books to you. Please do that. I know you get a lot, and packing materials are expensive. Exactly. Geminis have gone up now. I think they're like $1 each now. They used to be 50 cents. It's crazy. Bags and boards are insane. Just being a comic collector, you know what bags and boards cost. And then there's tape. And then there's bubble wrap. And if you're doing prints, if you do 11 by 17, that's just another whole ball of wax. So it's crazy. But please fill out your surveys no matter what you back. I know you probably get a ton of Kickstarter emails because you backed a ton of stuff or Indiegogo. But you got to pay. Just click on them and make sure it's not asking to do a survey or asking for information, because we need that to get you your product. If you back a book, please don't back out on somebody at the last minute unless you really have to. And don't pledge unless you intend to really buy the book. Okay. The other thing I'm going to say is, if you buy a book and you read it and you really like it, tell everyone so they can keep putting the book out. Please. We all work really hard. It is hard to make a comic. It's not easy. And being the writer, no, I'm not drawing it, I'm not inking it, I'm not coloring it, but I am organizing everything, supervising and delegating and working out the timing of everything. To get my books out as fast as I do, Ricardo draws them and he's being followed behind by the colorer and the colorist, and the letterer can letter, because now it's digital, can letter over the black and whites and just transpose them over. And I have that trying to go as simultaneously as possible. So it's not easy to juggle all that, and especially if you're someone like William Quinton, who has several books, which I'm going to get. That's going to happen with me soon enough. That's a lot of juggling different teams, different artists, etc. Sending payments, receiving pages, doing edits on pages, sending it to the editor for them to do edits, getting the formatted files to put together, to finding a printer, getting it to the printer. It's a lot. Yeah, my kids are still 9 and 7, so they still like me for a while. Give it another 2 years. Don't make any money, and it's a small amount. Honestly, that's the truth. Look, I'm going to be very serious. I made over 10 grand on my first 2 campaigns, and you're probably thinking, "Oh, this guy has made blah blah blah." No, uh, my print runs were higher because not only do I comp all the artists, I even comp my letter and color. So that's a lot of added issues in the print. I had to print all the backers, which I'm grateful for, and all the shipping comes out of that money, guys. The shipping is part of that goal. So they'll tell you on Kickstarter like $2,000 of it was shipping. Kickstarter takes its percentage, by the way. So that 10,000 is now 8,000 and change. After shipping, we're like 6,000 and change. The print runs like $4,000 minimum. And then if I'm lucky and I have some money left over, that's to get covers for the next book and pay help towards the next book. It's not a moneymaker on Kickstarter. It's not. It's just getting it out there. So please back those people. And if you back, try to stick to it as best as possible. Please don't bail on them. Or if you have to, at least just get a $6 digital, something. And please share it out. If there's a book out there that you really love, it doesn't have to be mine. If you read William Quinton's 47 Furious Tales and you love it and you think it's a great samurai tale with anthropomorphic characters, which it is, and great art by Alexis, tell everybody. Let everybody know. Say, hey, dude, this book is great. Go to your local comic shop. Say, guys, you got to put this book in here and really promote it because it's a solid quality book and you're going to love it and people will buy it. And there's another thing I'm going to say, and it might not go over popular. I'm in a lot of local comic stores here. I'm in stores in other states, and I'm very grateful for them. But there were 2 stores that in the first week, and it was a Thursday to a Tuesday, so it wasn't even Wednesday, comic day. I sold a lot. I sold about 12 issues, and we were doing very well. But because I'm not a big name and there's published books, and I understand they had to move my book somewhere which was less seen, and now sales are gone. They're not selling. If you run a comic store and you're doing good sales on any given indie book, please, guys, try to keep it in a good spot. Give it a shot, and I'll tell you why. There's a store in Texas that keeps ordering from me. They're selling out constantly, and they're selling my variants, so they're making more than just the cover price on the book. And they keep selling out because they're putting it in a high profile area and people are appreciating the art and they're reading the book and they're looking forward to book 2. So it's not enough to just throw it on a shelf. If you can find the space to put it in a high profile area, please, guys, please do. Maybe just do a spinner rack of indie books and put it up front near the counter for impulse buys. Something. Please, we need your help. You are the front line. Comic shops are the front line. Without you, nobody's selling anything. DC, Marvel, etc. So please, if you can find in your heart to give us a shot, that's all I'd ask. All of us. The digital is okay, but I love physical copies. I agree. I had 6 older brothers and found the comics in an attic before I read comics. Don't smell the same. I agree with you 100%, Bill. I think we're probably the same generation, and I agree. Making comics is a passion, not an actual money maker. There's a hard fact. That is true. I mean, there's no guarantee, even if you get picked up by Image or a publisher, that you're going to sell a lot. By the time they take their piece and you pay taxes and you pay your artists, everybody's getting paid, so it goes fast. And I don't mean this as a complaint session, just speaking raw, speaking real, the things that hopefully can change to help the indie scene, because the indie scene is blowing up. It's getting better. There's a renaissance going on right now, and it's partly because a lot of people are shifting away from mainstream comics. They're not happy with the direction they're taking for whatever reason. Not here to get into that, but it is a fact. Their numbers are down. I mean, the highest selling book right now will do 130,000 copies a month, where we used to do 3 to 500,000 copies. Where they used to do 3 to 500,000 copies in a month. So that's a significant loss. It's significant. So if you like a book and you want to support it, that's great. If you're collecting a book because it's a character you love and you're hoping they'll start writing them well again, you're throwing your money away, and you might be missing out on some books that you can feel love for, that you can feel passionate about buying books again. The greatest compliments I'm getting from multiple people, and I'm not saying this is what I've gotten as reviews, is that reading my comic felt like the 80s and 90s when they were running out Wednesdays, 80s, I think it was actually Thursdays uh, or Fridays to get a book. That they were excited to get the book and read it right away, and that it was written and feels like that. My books have no political agenda either way. I don't give a crap about right or left. I care about putting out a good book. You don't need to know what my thoughts are on anything. You need me to entertain you. My job is not to preach to you. It's not to tell you what to think or if you're right or wrong on anything. My job is to write a story that hopefully entertains you, engages you, and gives you characters that you can relate to. And so far, that's what people are saying. So I hope so. So please come out tomorrow night. Indiegogo launches at 8 p.m. I'm coming, baby. 7:30 is the start of launch party. All right, I'll be there in a minute. I promise. I will. We're gonna do movie night, and she's like, "Hurry up before you have to go to bed." I've been talking with a lot of shop owners who are looking for more comics they can put on the shelves regularly. Of course, it's really hard to put books out faster than quarterly. Agreed. That's very difficult. We don't have distribution. The Hive sold a lot of 47 Freer's Tales, Cowabunga Comics, The Collective, got them on the ground. He said, "Yeah, I'm in East Side Mags. Got them on the ground. Didn't get back to me. Matt didn't get back to me. I don't know Cowabunga Comics, and I am not in the Collective. They reordered at Zap for me. They did very well. Sold those issues fast. I have to check in on them. Fourth World Comics, a lot of great people, a lot of great places. So yeah, I mean, let's do this. No, not Frozen 2. I forgot what it is. It's some movie that we started last night and we couldn't finish because it was bedtime. It's on Netflix. Encanto. That's it, Encanto. Um, so again, don't take these as complaints, but just as observations or things that maybe we can help. Yeah, talk to Corey. Will go in person because he'll want to see the book in person, and he'll talk to you. And he's good. Corey's cool. So it's not complaints; it's just observations on things that maybe can help. And look, if my independent book is selling, your comic shop is making money, right? And whether you're doing a consignment deal or you're buying outright, you make money. And there she is on Vu in the house. On Vu, right there. She's in the chat. Aloha. How are you? Oh, hard to do from Kentucky. That's true. Well, if you want me to he's a drive for me, but at some point I can get over there and show it to him. I know it's hard, but there's growth and that's the other thing. This is unpopular opinion. For the indie comics industry to grow, there has to be an economy, right? We have to have money flowing through it. For us to have money flowing through it, that helps us afford to make higher quality, better books. If you're not supporting the indie community and you're not investing money into it, then we don't have money to invest into our product. It's like any other industry. But if you start buying these indie books and you start spreading the word and more people start buying them, we can take that money and up the quality more and more and more. And then we can rival the mainstream comics. But we need you. We need your help. We need you. I try to give the best professional quality book I can. And honestly, I think I do a good job. Let me see if I got one here. Hang on. You know what? Maybe I'll just show you quickly some pages. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, but I'll be there. I promise. Okay, go. Enjoy the movie. I'll be back. I don't know. I will find out. It's sweet when they want you to watch the movie. I love that they want me around, because that might change someday, and that's gonna be a heartbreaker. Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna show you some interiors real quick to book two. I am very proud, and I want you to see how amazing Ricardo Silva's work is. And I have to say, with Chris Sotomayor, major Marvel DC artist, colorist on it, it's amazing. Okay, I'll be there soon. This here is an interior page by for the second book that's going to Indiegogo tomorrow. So that this is what you're getting. This is Ricardo Silva's work. All right, let me blow it up a bit. I mean, look at that. Beautiful, right? I mean, it's beautiful. Now, I'm going to remove that for a minute. And Chris Sotomayor, he's coloring Spider-Man right now. He's a major professional artist, obviously, a colorist, and he's amazing. And this is Breath of the Dragon, and this is what you're going to see. Sorry, it takes a second to come up from Dropbox. Come on. Let's go. All right, this is it's a little graphic, guys. Sorry, but I mean, this is what you're looking at as far as the quality of my book. Okay? This is the quality of the book. We're not playing around. Ricardo Silva busts his butt. He's stepping up big, and I'm just so grateful to him for what he's doing. I'm so grateful to him. And I have to say, again, his combination of Chris and Jason Meadows on letters, I'm proud of this book. I'm proud to put my name on this book. It looks professional to me. What do you think? Does it look professional? Is that a book that if you saw on a shelf, you would think was a Marvel or DC book or an Image book? We're not playing. All right? I work hard, 3 jobs, so I can make this book. Melanie, I promise you I'm coming. Please stop. I'm coming. Go ahead, start. I'll be right there. She's like, that sheep. It's so cute when you're a young age, the things that matter most to you, And I recognize the responsibility I have. I'm her world. I'm her male template. How I treat her mom and how I treat them is the man they're going to pick someday. So, there you go. Oh, here's a page without the letters. How did this get in here? Okay. Oh, all of these are without letters. Sorry. Oh, how did that happen? Hang on. I'm just going to show you another page. I'm trying to show you pages that don't have spoilers because I want you to see the quality of this book. We're not playing around, guys. This book, I'm proud of it, and I'm grateful for. Look at that. Look at the colors. Look at the I-beams on the headlights on that car and the street lights. That's insane. Look at that. Look at the detail that Ricardo put in. And Ricardo does the inking as well, by the way. Yeah, I am walking him down the aisle someday for sure, man. I absolutely will. I mean, this is the quality you're getting in the book. I promise. This is the book. This is book 2. I'm showing you pages without lettering, so we don't give away anything. So tell me, now, Angel, you read the book, right? You read issue 1 before you even were, we even discussed you doing a cover. Give me your thoughts. What do you think about the book? Be honest, too, okay? I mean, don't bash it. Don't destroy it. But if you have critiques, throw them out there. Just say it. Anybody else who's read the book, say it. Greg Johnston, if you're there, say it. You know, Envu has read book 1. I don't know if you got the PDF for book 2 Envu, but check it out. If you didn't, message me. What do you guys think? Kickstarter finished. This is Indiegogo tomorrow, and it's going for 30 days, and then we'll go on in demand for like 2 weeks. See you later, Greg. Hockey time. So, I really feel I wrote something good. I don't think I'm the best writer in the world. I would never even pretend to say that. But I do believe in what I wrote, and I think it's a really fun, interesting story. And I look forward to sharing each issue with you guys. And we're starting production on book 3 now. Read the first book, not knowing what to expect, and was blown away the first panels in. Thank you so much. Absolutely love where both books are headed. Now I got the hockey song in my head. So that's the quality of the book. That's what we're gunning for, guys. That's what we're gonna show off covers tomorrow. We're gonna show off covers. Oh, I lost it. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna show off covers. We're gonna we're gonna show off covers from issue 3. We're going to show some pages again. We're going to show the Indiegogo page as we launch live. And we're going to have a blast. We're going to do this. I really believe in this book. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. I really, really, really believe in this book. And I hope that you read it and you like it. And I hope you tell everybody about your experience reading it. And I welcome you to message me and tell me. As a matter of fact, anybody who wants to give me a positive review, of course, I'm not going to post negative. If you could give me a positive review, I'd be happy to, if you wouldn't mind, post that review. I would appreciate it. The more press, the better. Thank you. So before I cut off, I'm just going to remind you tomorrow, live Indiegogo launch live stream party starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Chris Mad will be a guest. Envu will be a guest. M. Zapata will be a guest. Angel Manuel Lopez will be a guest. Peter Clinton will be a guest. Kevin Stewart will be a guest. We're going to talk art. We're going to show off art. We're going to talk tragedy. We're going to show off the campaign. We're going to laugh and joke. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So come out tomorrow. Tell everybody you know to come check this out. Please spread the word. Let's get this out there. If I'm to be honest, I really could use a good financial turnout on Indiegogo to help make book 3 even better. So please, I am getting stragglers wanting to jump onto Pharaohhawk. I'm not familiar with that. What is Pharaohhawk, Bill? Tell us. And if there's a link, drop it. We're about to wrap this up so my daughter doesn't have a conniption fit. Thanks for hanging out with me for a while. Give you a link. Right now, the link to the Indiegogo is to sign up for the email, but if you could just let them know to join, go to my Facebook page, Phil Russert Facebook page tomorrow. This will be live there. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I'd love to, if you want to share anything about Pharaohhawk, you're welcome to share it to my page or tag me or anything. I'd love to see. Absolutely, man. Fantastic. Guys, and also, whether you show up tomorrow or not, if you want to hire quality people for quality covers, Angel, Motto, On, Chris, Peter, they're all great artists. Affordable rates, great to work with, great human beings. Support them or commission a piece if it's not, work. Okay? Check it out. I'm telling you, they're all worth it. Support them. Go follow their page right now if you're not. Go follow these pages. Chris is CRISS. Mad, MADD. Follow these people. They're good people. They're just nice people to talk to. Never mind the fact that you can enjoy some really awesome artwork. All right. Angel does some great published work. He gets published gigs with movies and stuff. He's a hell of a guy. Hire him. You won't be disappointed. We'll show off their covers tomorrow. All right. Thanks for coming and tuning out with me, hanging out with me for an hour. It's nice to be back on the video. I miss it. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate you guys jumping in. Ricardo, my friend, the story is very good. Thank you so much. You make it amazing with your sequential storytelling. I also want to give a shout out to Chris Graves, who helped with some art direction, did a few roughs to help Ricardo because of Ricardo's working on other books as well, and just to help out. And the two of them as a tag team are awesome. You guys are great. Tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Please come check out Indiegogo live launch party, live stream with a lot of artists, great artists. Okay, and I will, Bill. It was nice to talk to you, Bill. And yeah, I want to see your character. It sounds really interesting to me. I love Egyptian. Just the stylization of Egyptian garb is amazing, and there's so much you could do with that. So Pharaoh Hawk, very cool, guys. Go check out Bill Meechan's Facebook page. It's Bill Meechan, and see if he's got updates on Pharaoh Hawk. That is his character. All right, man. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Let's be a community and stick together. And let's hope that this new year brings health and prosperity and happiness and success and everything you wish for this year for everyone. All right. And I'll leave you with what I always leave you with. Be legendary. And have fun storming the castle. Missed that, didn't you?